Scary Box here. So I want to share with you a really, really great studio tool that I literally use every single day. And that is an extension flash head, okay? So I use a boom a lot because I love a butterfly light position and overhead light, everything like that. So I love my boom, and I use it constantly. I've got one and multiple different camera rooms that I absolutely love. But the problem is, you go putting a big heavy light up here and it starts to get kind of hard. So if we were to put a full light, like this is a Molight 8400 Godox right here. If we put this is pretty heavy. If we put it up on a boom, it's gonna start to get kind of tippy, and you better have a really, really solid large boom like this, or it's just not going to work. But there actually is a better way to use a overhead light on a boom without putting all of this weight up there. And that is by using what is called an extension head. Now, this is a relatively inexpensive accessory for your lighting. I think from Godox, I believe they only run like 50 bucks or something, really pretty minimal. It's not bad at all, okay? So what is an extension head? Basically, I've got one here for the 600, and this is what an extension head is. You unplug this. Basically what you're going to do is you unplug the tube from the front of your strobe and you plug it in here, and then you plug this where the bulb was. So it's like an extension cord of your flash, okay? So now, instead of having all of this and all the weight up high, all we have is this little bitty lightweight thing right here up there, and it would have the bulb on it. So this is so much easier to work with when you've got your light up on a boom. It's the weight here, and this is actually how it's set up. So here we have the body of the flash down low. So it's actually working as part of our counterbalance for our boom and helps keep it balanced. So most of the weight is way down here. Now up here on the actual top of the boom, we just have the little bitty small extension head, and I've got a reflector here. In this particular setup, I just did some branding photos, and I'm using the rolling screen reflector as a diffuser, and I'm just shooting the light through with just a plain 7-inch reflector. But the whole point here is, by using this small little accessory, it is so much easier to use my boom because I've got almost no weight up here on the top of this thing. So if you have a smaller studio and maybe you're like, oh, I don't have a room for a boom that size, you don't need a boom that size if you're using an extension head. You can use a smaller one very, very easily and get that light up where you need it. Another nice thing too is your controls are down low, down here on the bottom. So if you want to make manual adjustments on the flash, it's super easy to do because it's not up there. I like a larger boom because of the handles on it. This is the Manfrotto Super Boom. Molight also has what's called the Roly Moly, which is a great boom. And the nice thing about that is I've got the handles down here on the bottom, so while the light is way up there at the top, I can turn its position and aim it where I want to. So that's a nice little accessory. So this is a larger boom. If you got a smaller studio, might be too much space. The Roly Moly is a step down from this as far as size, a lot better for a compact space. And then, of course, you can even do a smaller boom by using your extension head. So if you want to get that overhead, fashion, cool, Paramount or butterfly light, this is your best way to do it. I can put a softbox on here. I can put a beauty dish on here. Right now I've just got the small reflector, but it's really easy. I can even put a pretty large softbox on it, again, because most of my weight is at the bottom counterbalancing it. So it's relatively easy to put a 48-inch softbox up on this baby with a boom this size and not have any problems at all. The lights I use most of the time would either be a small reflector, or this is, I think, the 32-inch snap modifier from Molight. This is probably what I use on the boom more than any other light source. And then sometimes I'll put my beauty dish on there as well. But anyway, a much lighter weight, easy to manage option for you. So if you don't have one of these, again, for Godox, they're very inexpensive. I'll go ahead and I'll put a link below for the 400, which is what I use the most in here. They also have one for the 600 Pro, and they have one for the older model 600 as well. So you've got 3 different extension head options to be able to go there. So anyway, just something I wanted to share with you guys. I hope that helps you out a little bit, and I'll put a link in the comments below. See ya. Bye.